I'll be back, fellas. I'm in the middle of a game. You ain't gonna pick me up?
Just a gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction of the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with the Philadelphia Eagles. The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season.
Did you ask for that?
Underway on EA Sports. They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Now Montgomery running right. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
These two teams, they met earlier in the season in Philly with the Eagles winning that ball game. So they are gunning for the sweep here in Dallas. Off the play fake, here's Hurts.
Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
Well, this defense for the Cowboys, they played really well in that win last week against Miami.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Throwing is Hurts.
Eluding the pressure right. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown, Eagles.
Go fucking run. Good play.
Strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long. Go get it, big man.
And exactly how fast was he going? According to Next Gen Stats, 21.7 miles per hour.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. On the return, it's Tariq Cohen. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Elliott running right. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
So 3rd and 5, defensively expecting pass. They've got 6 DBs out there. Prescott. And going deep downfield for Boykin. That will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen 1 touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
Hit the super low.
44-yard punt, 5 on the
return. I
return.
ain't supposed to.
And the Eagles will have it taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense
you gotta
set to
twist
begin
it.
the next drive. And Charles,
Oh,
the
what you
season
do?
ended today, and it's not going to. We still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least 1 home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them.
Jalen Phillips, the edge man on the tackle.
He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to them.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Hurts. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
The Eagles send out their punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in 1st place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that 1st round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. This, the 2nd meeting of these 2 teams. You might recall they met back in week 5. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home.
And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. On 2nd down, Elliott. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Last week, of course, the great performance, over 200 yards. He still wants to be fed.
And they should. That's exactly what you should do.
What are y'all doing?
A running back that's run for over 200 yards that says the very next week, hey, let's back things up.
Yeah, I don't need it as much.
No, they want it more.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tariq Cohen, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game.
And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. So take away the touchdown there, as that's going to be ruled an incomplete pass. And he's going to take this close to the first down markers. He stopped at the Eagles' 20-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Throw left side complete. That's Schultz. Yeah, the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here this close. Sneak it.
I don't think you even go into a huddle. Just line up, snap it, and fall in behind those guys into the end zone.
They'll try again with Elliott. And this is not going to do it as he stopped at the 2-yard line. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're...
That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown. Murray Cooper, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. So a tiptoe catch back in the end zone, so tough to do, but he made it look pretty easy.
Certainly did, and the back of the end zone is treated the same way as the sideline. You have to get your feet down, inbounds, for it to count as a catch. How about the backgrounds of some of these guys, though? Did they work out it? Maybe some of them were ballet, some dance, who knows?
Yeah, you and I were talking the other day. I remember one of my favorite kids shows growing up. I don't know that I want to name it, but guys like Lynn Swan, they used to be on there showing their ballet skill.
And you have to remember when they were kids and their parents would tell them to take the ballet classes, you know they were fighting them like crazy. But right now they're saying, thanks, Mom.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Back to Montgomery on 2nd down. Room here to run. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. You know, I have a pretty good friend, Charles Davis, who tells me that when he sees plays like that, strong runs to the right, reminds him of the 1960s Green Bay Packers.
Boy, those were the days back when the fullback actually carried the ball as well as blocked. Then you had a halfback. You had pulling guards, guys who could get out and run. And you can hear the great coach saying it back then. So we get a seal here and a seal here, and we run this play right in the alley.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. They go play action with Hurts. They'll roll him out right. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
A 1st down carry by Elliott. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
On 2nd down, Elliott once more. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Now they try the right side here. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Rolling to his right. Oh, Prescott stripped. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass trick in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they built that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Elliott going to get it again on 2nd down. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. The point after is good. And that makes the score 14-7. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. A
Did it.
reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll make this a 2nd down. Hurts sets up to throw it. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And they're able to get this one past the 30.
He got pushed off his fucking route.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. No gain on the screen there at 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Flushed out right. And this throw incomplete.
Montgomery.
And the defender all over him that time.
Come on, boy.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Flush to his right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Eagles have a chance.
That's a fact, though. That's a fact, though. That's a fact, though. White boy ain't doing that. I'm thinking when I get the white boy in games, I can just sit in the pocket and just dot a nigga up. You know what I mean? That ain't NFL. That ain't that. Niggas made all Kyler Murray.
Here's Cohen now to return.
Hit that motherfucker.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
No, Matt Jones is here to stay. I'll tell you that right now.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And we'll see what they opt to do with just 14 seconds remaining until intermission. Now they can't bring him down. An anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing. Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And they'll get this.
Come on.
Field before being...
That's why he ain't been starting all year. It ain't going to start. That Cody Bryant, fucking dog. 8 picks last year.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field
He
goal
missing
unit.
this.
From the right hash, this from 53.
He's missing this.
To the right, and he missed it by a foot or two. It's no good. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And that's going to leave him with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back.
Both teams making their final preparations for the second half of action. So with that, let's get you back out to Arlington, where we rejoin Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. And a short kick taken at about the 16.
Yeah, you did. You lost to him, and you lost to him in the June bug. No, you lost him in the June bug league.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
On 2nd down, Elliott once more. And he's dropped just before the line to gain.
You can't tackle this nigga, fella.
With 3rd and 1.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. They go back to Elliott. He's been
No. Oh, come on, fellas.
And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40.
No.
Prescott off play action. And
no.
The left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
On 2nd down now.
That's how you fucking tackle, fellas.
But he's corralled just beyond the 40. They do get a
no, he got his shit on. I was expecting that.
Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now
that should have been a pick by Canty.
Now comes the Cowboys punter. As he'll kick
that should have been a pick by Canty.
Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. 40-yard punt return. And will be back up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. A pretty good looking run there on first down. That'll go for 9 yards, just short of the line to gain.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play. 2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. But I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On the handoff, Henderson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll run with Moss. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. Benardrick McKinney there to make the stop.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
5 yards remain on 2nd down. On the handoff, it's Moss. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe
the setup play.
Stop short of the 35.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
No, that was the setup play. Look, he bit on it.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And a nice call and really good execution there, because they gave him a little bit of a different launch angle perhaps, you know. You don't want to have the quarterback dropping back 5 to 7 steps on every play and have the defense zero in on it. There you hope that you get your defense going one way. They sent him the other, and they picked up nice yardage with that completion.
That was stupid.
Blitz coming and down he goes.
That was stupid. Not against him. Not against him. I got something for him, though. I got something for him.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
That boy Micah Parsons is crazy.
Able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL.
Gotta get some yards for her kicker. Her kicker ain't even that good, though. Her kicker ain't do the Dre play.
3rd down, but you got to think they'd like to get closer, even in a dome with good kicking conditions for a possible field goal. He'll look to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. He will find Smith in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. And now remember, all touchdowns are reviewed in a tight game like this. They're going to take a good long look at it.
That might be a cheating play. You know what I mean? I can't see that, dude. I did the Dre play. I did the Dre play. I did a chill.
After the video review, so they had it right.
Yeah, the receiver went deep, and guess what I did? I threw it deep, and I caught it. And he touchdown. Without even thinking about it, Joe. I ain't go through no reads, man. I just looked at him the whole time. He was wide open.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Cook 2 niggas. Cook 2 niggas. I said, let me do the Drake play. Let me do the Drake play.
And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense,
yeah, pushing back in. Pushing back in.
Second half, they'll need to change that here.
8 yards the gain on that last run.
You on live, you know that, right?
Again, it's Elliott.
Okay, that's what I wanted to hear. Come on, tackle this nigga. That's why I got 8 in, because he could tackle. Fuck.
119 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues.
That's what I got to do. I got to change the D-line.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. A 20th carry here for Elliott.
But why is the hole still open, though?
Inside the 40. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. The give is to Elliott. And they will only muster a yard.
Come on! Fuck this nigga.
Another scouting report on him is that he
didn't possess the eye discipline
to be an elite linebacker.
Push these fucking D-linemen up.
His ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Now it's 2nd and 9. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Fuck, that's my fault.
Man complete. That's Schultz.
Elliott was wide open.
The Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Prescott on first down. And his throw is incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Elliott.
Fuck.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Now Elliott.
Oh, thank you. They've been holding me the whole fucking game. Hold me the whole game.
Well, this could set up a very interesting decision. A terrible spot for a holding call as they'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal. They go to Elliott again.
Right, get that nigga, Candy.
Get this down only to the 18.
Fuck you been at?
Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Another good run for him. What else is new? That'll put him right at 150 yards for the game. So he's really made his presence felt in this one.
Still a ways from the end zone as they come up now on 2nd
One stop,
and
that's
goal.
it.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. The catch
tackle,
for
Brian.
6 yards, but now it's
Fucking tackle, boy.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Need to fucking stop, coach. Good stop, Brian. I'll call timeout. I'll call timeout.
More than that. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there. his 5th touchdown now on the year.
What?
And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
What?
Don't forget the extra point. It's up
From the left.
And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah.
A couple of teams locked
he was
into
looking
a
for
good
that.
one here. 21 all the scores.
Shakur, come on,
kicks
Shakur.
away.
Come on, Shakur.
Taking
Come on,
it about
Shakur.
the 1.
Yeah.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Fuck no.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails, because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. And a timeout taken.
Bro, this is over. If we play ball, this is over.
This defense wanted to stop the clock.
If we play ball, this is over. They stopped it?
Try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning.
Yeah.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Hurts. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Getting down to the
He called a timeout with a 2-minute mark.
With 2 minutes
He's a dickhead.
on EA Sports.
Dickhead. Call him dickhead. What the call him dickhead, huh? I don't got the best V. I got a corner on field goal kicker.
They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. 1st down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he's going to take this ahead.
No, I ain't getting no, I ain't have turbo. I ain't getting no type of contact.
I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football.
I ain't got no choice. I ain't got no choice. I can show you right now, V, my options on kicker right now. It's either who or who, and it got to be him. Cause I couldn't get one. Man, I'm gonna show you. No, I'm gonna show you. I think he can make this though. I know he can make this. I got faith in him. He was a superstar punter.
Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. 56 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, let it go.
Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
You know, you have to call timeout after this play or it's over. You got to call timeout after this play. Come on now. The time will go all the way down.
A give. This is Montgomery. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
At this stage, you've got to hustle, got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that timeout to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This
Oh, you do it now.
win the football game. And his kick is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in
Did
the
it.
final seconds.
Well, he was a
Did
spectator
it.
for much of this game. This is his
No,
first
I'm kicking
field
that
goal
way in the end
opportunity
zone.
of
He
the
running
entire
out. He
contest,
crazy.
but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers
Yeah.
that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their
But this is
opportunity,
more, even more,
and he seized his.
even more
About
impossible.
set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Look at the clock. Everyone knows the situation. Probably time here for one final play.
And we know what that play is going to be. It's got to be some sort of Hail Mary, throwing it towards the end zone and hoping someone can catch it or catch it off of a tip. Think back to 2015. Didn't we see Green Bay pull that off twice in the season? Once in the regular season, once in the playoffs. So stranger things have happened. It'd be interesting to see what the defensive strategy is about who they put on the field to try and knock that ball away.
I don't know.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for Philadelphia, their playoff chances take an uptick as they move to 7-4. And they will head home next week to take on the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for Dallas, this loss cost